Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, I think it can hear me.
Oh my god!
Perfect. Right, let's go.
Consider this a disclaimer that I'll edit into the cold open. Tyler is hammered. Carry on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the One Click Podcast. It's been a while, I know, sorry. We got distracted by Planet Coaster, which we lost. Thank you. But it was good fun. So thank you for hosting that one. Whoever hosted it.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Cal.
Was it Cal?
Yes, it was.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Cal. So,
As you can tell, just as the world has gone to shit, so have we since the last episode of today's podcast.
we were a bit late. I can only apologise. I blame everything that happened in the world. I'm sure you're aware of what's going on. If you're not, then read the news.
Don't read the news, it will make you depressed.
I think it's uplifting, but okay.
So here we are. We're stuck inside. We've been thinking about the coasters that we're going to ride, but haven't because we can't, which is very sad.
Jesus Christ.
Let's lighten the mood a bit today. Today's topic is going to involve coaster-related news that isn't to do with the small apocalypse happening at the moment.
Oh yes, that was what we were going to do. Okay, let me
Yes.
open the document because that's where it all is.
We have scoured multiple sources to find you all the tasty, juicy bits of info for the upcoming 2021 season.
That will be the next time that everything's open.
The scouring we did, however, was about a month or two ago now, because we've been kind of sitting on this.
Yes.
So the first one we have written down is Chessington's getting a Tomb Blaster refurb, because at that point we heard rumours about it,
Yeah.
but we
And-
didn't know for sure. And now obviously we know. Apparently it's very good, or very average, let's be honest, because it's Chessington.
Apparently it was very shit, then they did something, and now it's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying it
what
at
I've
some
heard.
point. We were going to go
I
and
do-
do it, but
Yeah, well, that
obviously
went well.
certain events
Yeah.
happened.
Chessington is now a hospital.
It is indeed.
I heard
Their
about
car
that as
park
well.
is a hospital,
Yes.
which is fair play.
Yeah.
They should just put all the corona patients on Dragon's Fury for a few laps. I think that'll cure them pretty quick, but you know.
Yeah, so we were going to report that slightly beforehand. However, we found out about it just after we recorded our Chessington episode. So obviously we missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tomb Blaster's had a refurb, which is quite cool. I look forward to trying it next year because that's when it'll be open.
On the topic quickly of Chessington, did you hear in the, I think, 2 days they were open to the public, they managed to sink a Gruffalo boat?
Ah, for fuck's sake, Cal.
How?
Cam.
Yeah, it's entirely his fault. I'm sure that sounds like a him.
I'm
sort of
not
thing.
entirely sure how they did it, unless he incorrectly batched like 6 people who happened to weigh this amount of a moon or something.
Did he let
into
the
one
actual
boat.
Gruffalo ride it or something?
Must have been some proper large lads on that one.
Yeah.
But apparently they managed to sink it.
Impressive work.
Yeah.
Congratulations, good job.
Yeah. In a very similar vein to the first piece of news we reeled off, Poultons apparently were running late on Tornado Springs. That wasn't going to hit the May opening date anyway.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Even if it didn't get sideswiped.
It's not going to
by
open in
fucking-
May anyway.
Yeah.
Side note, can I just say, I had my doubts due to it not inverting, but Cyclonator looks very good.
It does look rather good,
Cyclone does
doesn't
look
it?
quite fun, and so does whatever the fuck it's called, the coaster.
Oh my god!
What's
Like
it
Storm
called?
Chaser?
the most important ride in the entire park area.
Storm Chaser,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
quite
it
fun.
does.
It
It does look fun. Well finished off as well.
Having done Sierra Sidewinder, I sort of know what to expect, and yeah, it's a fun little ride.
I would have said
Yeah.
that I'm going to go and do Sierra Sidewinder this year, but that's not going to happen anymore because
Whoops.
Whoops.
that's a little bit upsetting. Anyway, before we move on for coronavirus, it should be pretty obvious, but Blackpool, they've I imagine Valhalla won't open next year, given the
Have they stopped construction?
apparently.
Wow.
I also heard something about issues with the building. So
I've heard about that. Thanks to them using the old steel from the big one to hold up the fucking front. Apparently they're having massive structural issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
So that may well never open again, which is fucking ideal.
I like Valhalla.
Valhalla.
it's
not
good
bad.
fun.
It's good.
But I reckon if they deleted it, there's a lot of space there between
There
the
is,
Valhalla
there
building and where the Wild Mouse was, which I got to ride, by the way.
You know what would go there? A nice Big Dipper. You know.
Oh, a Mac Big Dipper, that would be good.
That would be
Especially with the two coaster deal that was talked about a little while back.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
What
Although,
else? Oh,
again, coronavirus, while we're still on it, it's cancelled our UK4 road trip, so we're not going to go to Flamingo Land and ride Flamingosus. However,
Yeah.
we found out that indeed the track was missing from...
Yeah,
Yeah,
they managed
from
to
it.
lose some track
not
between
just,
here and
hang on a minute.
Malaysia. They lost
Not
some.
just some track. They lost an entire corkscrew. That's
Yeah,
quite a
exactly.
big thing to misplace.
That's pretty special.
I still imagine in my head the managers of Flamingo Land going up to Intamin at IAPA and going, guys, we lost a bit.
Yeah, we
Can
lost
you make it a bit?
Can you make it
Also,
again, please?
I have heard other rumours, I don't know how true they are, but the picture of the train you saw of the two front cars, apparently that's all they have at the moment.
Yeah, I have heard rumours to that effect as well. I think they might have a third or fourth car knocking about.
Could you imagine if they open it like that Euro coaster in the indoor park and it's just running a two-car Intamin train?
That thing looks absolutely disgusting.
It's
I cannot-
whack.
It looks,
I love it.
It
I
looks
think it's
quite
brilliant.
fun.
It looks fun, but it's just the old Liseberg Canonen with...
Yeah, it's Canonen with a lift.
Yeah, but the
Which-
transitions are a lot less jank.
Shit, yeah.
I suppose it's slightly more modern, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Well, it's one for the bucket list when China reopens properly.
If China reopens.
If anything reopens.
Yeah.
And they're probably too busy eating bats.
Right.
Should we get onto some of the more obscure articles of news that
Yes.
are coming
Yeah, go
up
on,
soon?
then.
Because, quite frankly, Drayton Manor has gone mad.
What have they done?
What's that?
What? Wait, you've not heard about Drayton Manor's Golden Horse Spinner?
No.
Oh, is that the one they're using the old sort of structure of the climbing frame that they had at the back of the park next to
No,
Buffalo?
it's going in the G-Force area.
Hang on.
I know, right?
To be fair, the Golden Horse spinners do look quite
It does
fun.
look like a fun
They
model.
do look quite
I'm
fun.
quite surprised that they were let into the European market, if I'm honest.
They're
Well,
going to use
Drayton
shitty Chinese steel, yeah.
Drayton
Yeah,
are struggling quite a bit.
They are
so,
struggling to be there, so it does make sense.
Given
Like-
that everything's closed as well. that's-
Honestly, I'm not even mad, because I really want to ride one of them. They look quite good.
They do look quite fun. Is that one of the ones with the Heartline Rolls? as well?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
It's the
inverted
one-
one.
It's the one that looks like it should be an Intamin, but it's not quite an Intamin.
Yeah,
I know
I
exactly
would
that one.
appreciate it if it had lap bars, but I would not trust a Golden Horse lap bar, so
I wouldn't trust a Golden
Immediately
Horse.
fall
it's
out.
fine by me.
Right, here we are. Here's the big two. So,
Here we go. Oh yes,
Thorpe Park. This one has been talked about quite a bit previously.
yeah, it really has.
It's been one that's been circulating in the enthusiast community for a
I'm
long
honestly
time.
quite shocked that this is happening, because I just
Yeah.
thought it was a meme until this
So
point.
am I. Given that Thorpe Park was closed on what was supposed to be the opening day of the
Yeah.
27th, some bloke flew a drone over the top.
Yeah,
And
as you
in-
do.
as you do,
Yeah, yeah.
in the footage there are a couple of RMC vehicles, like trucks
Yeah.
and things, just seen behind. I think was it the Swarm in that space behind Stealth and Swarm.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm quite surprised it's going there, to be honest.
yeah,
I wasn't expecting
same.
that.
I mean, I personally would have banked for them to delete The Walking Dead and stick it there, but that's...
That would have been
I-
a godsend.
I want to see The
Yeah.
Walking Dead return to X because that was a fantastic ride.
Actually,
and I miss
no,
it,
because they've done the
Yeah.
Black Mirror thing, right?
Mm.
I want them
which
to
isn't going to
retheme-
open.
I know. I want the... Oh, I just realised that. That's oof. But
That's a shame, actually.
I kind of want them to retheme the whole coaster to Black Mirror.
That would be quite
I
cool.
think that would be really cool.
That would
Because
be
think
very
about,
cool.
Yeah.
you could paint the pyramid black and have like a big light coming out of it on a night and stuff. It would look really cool.
That would be quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
But anyway, the takeaway from that story is RMC vehicles are are at Thorpe Park. So hopefully,
The real question is it a conventional RMC or is it a Raptor?
I want it to be a Raptor, to be honest.
I
I
kinda
think
do.
it might be a
fun.
T-Rex, you know?
A T-Rex? Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Merlin might put a lot of money behind it. One last kick up the arse for Thorpe Park to see if it's going
Yeah,
to
and
work.
if this fails, it's just gonna die.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They do like their world's first, don't they? World's first
Yeah, exactly.
massive single rail.
Well, it can't be
Exactly.
any taller than Stealth, can it?
No, it can't.
But
Height
you've
limit,
seen
but
you've
you can
seen
do a
what
They
lot.
wouldn't have
also-
space.
You've
Yeah.
seen what is it? Wonder Woman and Railblazer
Exactly, yeah.
do
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
height that they've got. If they scaled it up a bit, they could
Hell,
do some nutty stuff.
I'll
with
take
that.
it even if it's 50 foot. I'll take it because I know what Alan can do with that thing.
Yes.
Mm. So our final little bit of news
This
is
is my
for
favourite.
years.
This is my
For
favourite.
This
years,
is by far the most interesting bit we've found.
for absolutely years, people have said, "Oh, Bluestone, it's Bluestone, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bluestone should buy Oakwood."
Yeah.
They're already expanding to basically surround
They've been
Oakwood
enveloping it for years.
everywhere, and we have reason to believe that they've put in an application to Aspro to buy Oakwood from them, and they have something massive in the works.
It could be the new Alton Towers of the UK.
It'll be better than that.
And the thing is, I think now,
Well, yeah,
given the current situation, I don't think Aspro are going to want to hold on to it.
no, it's fucked.
Exactly.
Oakwood is going down the shitter if they're not saved.
I really hope two things actually that I really hope they keep speed and they fully renovate it, give it like KCL lighting. That would be good.
Oh,
That'd
that would
be
be
nice,
quite
yeah.
cool.
And I want them to do GCI style Ghost Rider treatment on Megaphobia.
Mm.
Those are the two takeaways I
Megaphobia
want.
is good.
More importantly to both of those, we also have reason to believe that Bluestone are now in the order books with B&M.
Yes, this is major. This is major.
Massive space around the back of
And-
the park and enveloping Bluestone as well.
The thing I know as well from this, there's no planning or height restrictions in that area.
No, because it's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
We could very well be looking at a Giga here.
That would be
Quite
pretty
easy.
cool, wouldn't it?
Imagine. Let's be honest, Bluestone have been quietly sitting in the middle of Wales, raking in money for the
Yeah,
last few
and
years.
they are very busy whenever I go, far busier than the park.
Oh yeah. So what's stopping them? You never know.
The only
Watch
thing
this
that
space.
I do
You heard it here first. You heard
The
it here
only-
first. Make sure you share it on any Discord that you're in,
Yeah.
or
This
any
is-
social media. You heard the Oakwood Giga. It was here first.
Yeah. The only sort of downside I can see to this is I think Hydro's going to be going. And it's the last of its kind, and it's quite
It's a
disappointing.
bit of a shame. It's a good laugh.
It's a shame, but it is a credit. It is a credit, and I do have it.
It is very much a credit.
But replacing a credit with another credit?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'll take a Giga for it. I will take a Giga. As long as it's not like
Mm.
Orion, because that's wank.
to be fair. Ryan does look a bit shit.
I mean, I'll take
Nah,
a Fury
it's
clone.
fun.
I'd even take a Leviathan clone, to be honest.
Over
Mm.
Orion, yeah.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
hyper airtime hill. I'm not saying no to that.
Yeah.
Imagine if they incorporate an airtime hill into the arch structure of the Sky Coaster.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
That would be pretty
Imagine
cool.
what would happen if a train went over that whilst
That
you
would
were
be
doing the sky
spectacular.
coaster.
That would be
The jiggle.
glorious.
Mm.
They could have a splashdown in the lake by Megaphobia too.
Just to have a bit of a nod to Drenched.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that'd be quite good. Yeah.
You could even have like a drenched style bridge going over the splashdown, so you just get pummeled by the wake vortices of water coming out of the Giga Tree.
In your camo trousers.
In
and...
my camo trousers, I will be there opening day. I will get the first wave in the face, I guarantee.
Cheeky.
There was a few other little tidbits, wasn't there, before we end? There was,
You're gonna have to remind me.
yeah, what was it? The retracking of Crazy Coaster at Blackpool South Pier.
Right.
Mm.
If
It needs it before it falls into the fucking sea.
I don't want to talk about South Piers.
I know, but
Coaster.
have
I
you
don't
seen
wanna-
have you seen the vehicles that are there at the moment to carry out the retracking?
Oh,
You're
dear.
not gonna believe it.
Uh-oh.
It's Maura.
Oh, hold up.
Oh yes.
Does that mean we're
Interesting.
getting Mara spinning trains?
I don't know, potentially.
We get the
but
good spinning train instead of the Revachin ones.
There is one potential theory. I kind of know someone who used to work for Maura. He has a few contacts in there, and apparently there's going to be an inversion.
Oh,
Interesting.
exciting.
So that might mean a second inverting spinner in the UK after the Drayton one.
Exactly. We could be getting
Just
two
slightly higher caliber.
inverting spinners in the same year.
That's quite
But we
exciting.
don't know if these plans have been delayed to 2022 now with the situation.
Probably, let's be honest.
Yeah, I imagine everything's been delayed. Like, we were going to go to Portaventura in what, like
Don't
2
remind
days?
me.
We'd be
Well,
flying
today.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, the day this comes out, we should be lapping up the sun in Portaventura.
But that's not
no.
happening. No, because someone ate a bat. Yeah.
Yeah. Cock.
Thanks for listening to our first, probably quite frequent, we can't be asked to record a full one, so here's a little bit of news. We do hope you enjoyed it. A nice reminder to, of course, get a bell on and share it in all the Discord servers you're in, because we're cheap shills and we need to get our shit everywhere because it gets less views than we want for the amount of effort we fucking put into it. Jesus Christ!
Implying
Yes.
this takes effort.
You have no idea how long I spend editing these fucking things, I swear to God.
Can we just have a bit of a team meeting before we end this one?
Yeah.
We've learnt something today.
Have we now?
Yeah, if we all get drunk, it works a lot better.
Well,
Oh boy,
This has
Oh,
had
dear.
the best flow of anyone we've done so far.
it has to be.
And only one of us is drunk. Imagine when 3 of us are.
it's going to be carnage, isn't it? Well, in which case, I'll end this one with obviously share, as Tom just said, but given the current circumstances, we want to go back to theme parks pretty soon, so stay indoors, don't be a twat, and don't cough on anyone, alright?
Also, be careful with your bog roll. You need to defend that with your life.
That's gold dust these days.
Yeah. There's already been reports of bog roll looting in some suburbs of London, and they do have knives, so stay safe out there, people.
Indeed, indeed. Well, thank you very much for listening. We will see you, don't know whenever we can be fucked to record another one.
The next episode might be recorded from our bunker, so keep you updated on the situation.
Yeah. Alright, should we go play Warzone now?
Let's go and do that.
I think we should. Bye.
Adios, lads.
Goodbye.